Hey y'all, I'm out again for another wild camp at the same nature preserve that I usually go to. This time I'm going to use, it's not a true wild camp, this time I'm going to use their designated camping areas, but it's still primitive camping. There's no restrooms. They say there's a water spigot, but nobody uses it, so I don't consider that a part of the deal. I brought my own water. So I'm going to find a camp spot. They said I could pick any one. It's not very busy right now, so this is good. I'm gonna go find a spot and I'll bring you back in a minute. I'm still scouting out some places. I set my water bottles down way back there on a bench because I thought I was gonna camp out over there. I still might, but that wasn't a very good idea to leave my water bottles way over there. I'm learning as I go. Oh my gosh. So I've decided camping is basically trying to bring all the comforts of home to the wilderness and trying to see just how little of the creature comforts you can get by with and enjoy yourself, I think. Checking for snakes. Okay, I think I'm gonna pick this campsite, number 8. It's on a slope, but if I move the fire ring over there, that'll be all right. Plus, in the woods back behind me, oh, it's sun, sorry about that. In the woods behind me, let's see if I can turn around. There's a clearing in the woods back there. Doesn't look like it, but I promise there's a clearing. That would be perfect for my tent. I'm gonna move a few things around, rearrange the furniture a bit. Yeah, they got the picnic tables on a slant. That's silly. All right, here's home for the night. Boy, I wish I'd brought the tarp. Need a footprint for my vestibule. Well, the tent's all set up and everything's unpacked, so I've got about an hour before sunset. I thought I'd come down here to the river and have a look around. Let's see what wildlife is out and about. There is a bald eagle on the property, 2 of them actually, and it's almost time for the armadillos to come out, so who knows, maybe we'll see something. The bald eagle just flew over me. I got it on GoPro. I hope it turns out. That's one thing I don't like about GoPros. I can't zoom in, but it flew right over me and I managed to film it, hopefully, and it landed right there on the other side of the river in a tree and it's eating something. So anyway, let me see if you can see the bald eagle. He's right up here in the tree. Oh, he's way over there. He's like right there. Okay, I'm back. All that walking down by the river made me hungry, so now it's time to eat. I am gonna quickly just boil some water and eat this. I brought stuff to cook on the fire. I've never done this before, so we'll see how it turns out. So in the meantime, I'm gonna eat this so that I don't go hungry in case my campfire cooking goes very poorly. This one's so hard to do. This one's so hard to do. These things are hard to do. Get stuck. Ugh. I gotta loosen these somehow. This is ridiculous. Okay, well that was close. I'm such a klutz. That's the first thing you ought to know. I'm very klutzy, so I do that. I ought to put a bunch of clips together and call it what not to do when you're camping, because I do a lot of what not to do. I do a lot of that. Well, good morning. I decided last night not to cook the sausages and stuff. I decided last night not to cook over the campfire. I was really enjoying just sitting at the fire and watching it and relaxing. And it took a long time for the coals to get thick enough to where I could cook on them. And by then it was dark and I don't know, it was just really relaxing. And so I thought I'll cook it in the morning. So that'll be breakfast this morning, along with a treat. I brought some hot chocolate to treat myself to. Truthfully, I didn't sleep very well last night, but it's my own fault. I didn't put on enough layers, and I knew going to bed, I don't know what I was thinking. I always need extra socks, but I didn't put on extra pair of socks, and my feet were freezing cold. And I didn't put on another layer of pajama pants, of sweatpants. So of course my legs were cold, but that's okay. I knew better. I tossed and turned, but eventually at around 4:45 I just got up and put on extra socks, put on some sweatpants and got one of those hand warmers and put in the sleeping bag, and that helped a whole lot. So I slept okay after that, but I know better. All right, I'm sure I look a hot mess, but it's time to get up, see what's outside, cook some breakfast. Alright, let's check on breakfast. Ooh, that looks good. Smells good too. This looks good. Ooh. Man, it's gonna be hot. Now for the hard part, not to spill it. I know it's got a little handle, but that handle's tricky. Yay! I did it. That's good. Well, that's my tent all packed up. The spot is clean, leave no trace. Also, I forgot to show you the campfire area. It's cleaned up as well, fire's out. Time to head back to the car.